Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally doing an updated tour of all my limited edition Disney dolls. I currently have 37 or the 17-inch limited edition ones. I obviously don't have them all. I would love to get them all in the future, but these are all the ones that I have. So I thought I would do an updated tour for you guys because it's been a couple years. So let's get started. Alright, so first we'll go ahead and start with my Beauty and the Beast dolls. First up is Gaston, probably my mom's favorite. When did I get this? Was this last year? I think it was last year. And then here's his certificate. He is number 303 out of 2,500. Then I have Belle. I love this doll. Belle in her like winter dress. She's the only Belle doll that I have currently. I'd love to get the first one, but she is beautiful and she will do for now. And here's her certificate. She's number 2,654 out of 5,000. She has such a beautiful face. I love her face. And then next up is the Beast out of this exact same collection. I love this one. This is, I'm pretty sure, the very first Beast that they've ever done in the 17-inch. Yeah, it definitely is the very first one that they ever done. And then his certificate, he's number 1,075 out of 3,500. Next up is Pocahontas. She was actually just released this year and this month. She's my brand new one, or she's the newest one in my collection. And she is number 1,687 out of 4,500. I love, love, love her. I think she's very beautiful. And most of you guys haven't even seen her yet, because I haven't done a video or anything on here, but there she is. Beautiful doll. Next up is Cinderella, and I'm pretty sure this doll right here was my very first one. This is when I actually started collecting them, was this Cinderella doll many years ago, when I could start affording them actually. And she is number 4,444 out of 5,000. My most unique number one, I would say. She's a very gorgeous doll. I really love her too. I love them all. What am I saying? Next up is the holiday Snow White doll. She was actually exclusive to Saks Fifth Avenue over the holiday. I was lucky to get her. My Saks Fifth Avenue, I actually got the very last one of her, so I got really lucky. I didn't know she was coming out. She's number 266 of 1,000, so she's really limited. She was like $350 too, so she was more expensive, but like her box, as you can see, is bigger than the other ones, and she has a much bigger dress. But for me, she was worth it because I think she's gorgeous, and I'm kind of hoping she was the first in the series. And I hope we get a new one for 2018, so hopefully we see another holiday doll this year. Next up on the top row is actually, I only have 4 live-action Disney store dolls because I like them, but they're not my favorite. I love this one. This is, oh wait, this isn't my only Belle. I guess this is my second Belle, but this is my, I guess, I don't know. Earlier I said I only had 1 Belle, but I guess I have 2, but this is from the live-action one. So I love her dress. She doesn't have the best face, in my opinion, but I still thought overall she was gorgeous. And she is number 1,636 out of 5,500. I do love her dress though. And also, if you guys are wondering, one day I really do hope to have room to be able to take all of these out of their boxes, hopefully. If I can get their own displays built or something, I don't know. Next up is one that came out last year. This is the Evil Queen from the Disney store. Beautiful doll, and I'm a huge fan of the villains, as many of you guys know, so I love, love, love to add this. I love to add this one to my collection. I think she's gorgeous. She is number 1,733 out of 4,000. Anyways, I love her. I just love her facial expression. I think they did a great job on her. Alright, next we have the Prince from Snow White, who was also released 2017. He is number 276 out of 3,000. I don't have very many of the boy dolls. I think I have like 4 of them, maybe 5 of them. Maybe I have 5 boy dolls. I like the male ones. I think they look really nice. Next up is a Snow White doll, and this was actually the D23 exclusive from 2017. I was lucky enough to get her at D23 last year, so I didn't have to pay insane prices. I just got her for the normal, however much she was, $120 or whatever, but I'm so excited that I was. I remember I got her with Dollastic, and we were both very excited. She is number 124 out of 1,023. Next up is Aurora, and she actually comes in a blue dress and a pink dress. I only got the one in the pink dress. Hindsight, I wish I would have got the one in the blue dress as well, but it's okay. I'm happy that I have this one. She's number 3,377 out of 5,000. But I love this doll. I love her that this is, I think this is the only doll that has, oh no it's not, I guess another one does too, but she's one of the few dolls that actually has like the tinsel in her hair, and I love the tinsels in her hair. I think it's so cool. Alright, now we're getting into my Frozen collection. So I actually have 4 Elsas, 4 Annas, and then 1 Kristoff. There's actually in total 5 Annas and 5 Elsas. I didn't get one of the collections. I don't know why, I just didn't get one, so I only have 4 out of the 5, but you know, 4's more than enough. Anyways, the first one is Kristoff, the only Kristoff 17-inch doll that they've done. I don't even remember what series he came with. I don't remember. Oh, I bet you the backgrounds match. Anyways, he's number 1,468 out of 3,500. Alright, for our first Anna doll, I love all my Annas and Elsas, I'm not going to lie with you guys. I love them all. I think they're all unique, even though there's 4 of each. I love them all. So here's the first one. She's number 763 out of 5,000. She's another one that has like the tinsel in her hair. And I love the ones with tinsels in her hair. The next Anna right here actually has tinsel in her hair too. And the other 2 don't have tinsel, or I don't know if that's tinsel, but the shiny stuff in her hair. Anyways, there's this one, which is the spring one. And she is number 2,973 out of 5,000. Next Anna is the newest out of the collection. This is from Olaf's Frozen Adventure. This is a brand new. This one came out at the end of last year, 2017. So she's the newest Anna that I have. She's number 3,614 out of 7,000. Okay, and the last Anna I have is probably my favorite one because I love her in this dress. She's probably my favorite Anna that I own just because I love the dress. I think it's cool, and I love her hair too. I don't know. And she is number 1,045 out of 2,500, so she has a lower count number. I think she was the first one. I think. I'm pretty sure she was the first one. Anyways, I love her. She's my favorite. I love them all. Don't get me wrong, but she's my favorite. Alright, now moving on to my 4 Elsas. So this is the Queen Elsa out of Olaf's Frozen Adventure. She's the newest Elsa out of the collection. She's one of my favorites. I love her. I love her face. I love her dress. This one's actually very, very gorgeous, even though she's one of the newer ones. She's number 875 out of 7,000. The next Elsa is right here. I was going to say she's one of my favorites too. They're all my favorites. I love all the Elsas and all the Annas. But this one is really pretty. All the detail there on her cape, or part of her dress, whatever you want to call it, and the flowers in her hair. She is number 2,701 out of 5,000. So this is my very first Elsa doll. I actually bought this doll before the whole entire Frozen craze happened, so she wasn't that hard to get because I got her at the Disney store. But after, like, it was just crazy because after the movie came out, you guys know, like, Frozen just blew up and it was just crazy popular. It still is really popular. But she's also my favorite just because she's wearing the blue dress. I don't know, I love the blue dress. I love it. And she's number 1,373 out of 2,500. So she's got a lower count number too because she was one of the first. I guess they didn't know the movie was going to explode like it did. And then this is my last Elsa right here. This is the more put together, not crazy dress Elsa. I still really like this one. She just looks a lot more mature in this one. Her number is number 3,698 out of 5,000. She's the only one that doesn't have her hair braided, as you can see to the side. All 3 of those do. I don't know why they're different lengths, but whatever. I guess her hair is different lengths at different times. And she's the only one that has her hair up in a bun. So, and she also has the like little tinsel in her hair. Oh, and so does that one. That one, and then this one has the little sparkly tinsel in their hair. Alright, so next up is another new one that just came out last year. This is Elena. So I don't really know much about this show, to be honest with you. I've only seen it like one time. I think it was a show like on the Disney show. Maybe they had a movie or something. I don't really know much about her, but I thought she was gorgeous. I thought she was just a really pretty doll. Her detail's really nice. Her little staff she has there is really nice. I thought she was a very pretty doll, so I thought I would just go ahead and buy her, even though I don't really know much about her. I guess I'm one of those people. If I see a pretty doll, I gotta buy it. And then she's number 170 out of 6,000. Alright, and now we're on to our last one on the second row. So this is one of my live action dolls. This is Alice from Alice Through the Looking Glass. I think it was that one, or maybe a different version one. I don't have very many live action ones, like I said, but I really love this one. I thought all the color was just insane in her outfit, and I just really liked her. And she is number 1,876 out of 4,000. Alright, we are now on the bottom row of all of these dolls. I kind of stacked them all up. This is another live action. This is actually my favorite live action doll that I have. This is Cinderella, just because I think she's gorgeous. I love her dress, her big blue dress. Well, this dress is actually huge, but it's all pinned in the box right now. And I love her curly hair and the sparkle on her skin. I just think she's very gorgeous. And she is number 834 out of 4,000. Anyway, she's my favorite live action doll that I have. And then I have the Red Queen that goes with Alice up there in this series. I loved her because I thought she was super unique, and the detail in this doll is amazing. Like her dress, her corset, even her boots. She's just overall a very amazing doll, and I was so excited to add her to my collection. And she is number 1,909 out of 4,000. Love it. I love her. Next up is another one I've had for many, many years, and this was actually from Wreck-It Ralph. This is Sergeant Calhoun, and I love, love, love Wreck-It Ralph. This one was only actually, there was only 1,000 of her sold, and she is number 884 out of 1,000. But she has a very different box than all the rest because her box just kind of, as you can see, like just kind of flaps down. But I love this doll, and she's definitely one of my most treasures because I love Wreck-It Ralph, and I just think this doll's detail is really amazing. Plus, she's like the only doll that I have that comes with a giant gun, which is awesome. Alright, next up is my 2 Moana dolls. So this one right here was actually the very first one they released when the Moana movie came out. And I loved it. I love that it came with a little pig and a little bitty rooster or chicken, whatever that thing is. It's crazy, all I know is that. And she's got a bunch of sand on her feet. I love this doll's detail. I think she's pretty. They actually had this one in stock for a very long time. I don't know why. I think she's gorgeous. But she's number 1,926 out of 6,500. And then they released another one, which I thought she was equally as pretty. I just think the detail with her is just so, so pretty. And I think she's like a gorgeous, gorgeous doll. And she's number 2,687 out of 5,500. But yeah, that's the only 2 Moana dolls that they have done to date. And if they do another one, I will get the third one too because I love her. All right, next up is my Aladdin collections, one of my favorites. So we have Jafar here, who, I love Jafar. He's really cool. His staff, his steak staff is so amazing. And he even comes with the Iago on his shoulder. But this doll is just really, really nice. I love the detail with his hands, like the molding. Just really, really nice. And he is actually my lowest number. He's number 73 out of 2,500. He's the lowest number doll that I have. I know a lot of people like to know about numbers of dolls. So 73 is my lowest number, and it is Mr. Jafar here. Okay, this Jasmine right here is one of my favorites. She's also the most I have ever spent on one of these dolls because she was a D23 exclusive from, what, 2014? No, wait, 17, so 2015. She was a D23 exclusive from 2015, and I really, really wanted her in her red outfit. I thought she just looked so amazing, and so I ended up getting her on eBay for a little over $800. Oh my gosh, I know that's crazy, but I just loved her so much. It was worth it to me. I just think she's so pretty. And she is number 217 out of 500, so she's super limited, only 500 of her, which is why she costs so much money, but for me, it was worth it. Next up is another boy doll, and this is Aladdin with Abu on his shoulder. I love when they do the pets with them. I love it. And I love this Aladdin. I think he looked really, really cool. You really got to turn to see all of his detail because they put him like to the side over there, but I love his smirk on his face. Anyways, here's the Aladdin doll. And he is number 1,300 out of 3,500. I like when I get even numbers too. And last but not least out of my Aladdin collection is the Jasmine just in her teal outfit. This was just the one you could get at the Disney store. I love her just as much. I love her. I love if I had to pick one, I love the red one a little bit more. She's got really shiny skin for some reason though, but I just love her outfit more. But I love them both. But anyways, this one I just paid normal price for, because I just got her at the Disney store. Didn't have to order her on eBay or anything like that. And she is number 3,025 out of 5,000. Alright, next up is the Little Mermaid collection. So first up is Ariel. I love this Ariel doll. Mine like wants to fall out of here. I think it's because her stand at the bottom. But I love, love, love this Ariel doll. She's a pretty old doll too. She's came out many, many years ago. But I love her. I love her, just the detail with her and her red hair. It's just gorgeous. And she's number 3,157 out of 6,000. So there was a lot of her made. It's a beautiful doll. And then we have another villain. I love the villains. We have Ursula. I love this Ursula doll. They did such a good job with this. Here's Ursula. She is, oh, certificates. Wait, what number is she? She's number 1,052. It's kind of hard to see out of 2,000. So she kind of had a low number count there too. I love the villains. Don't sell as well as the princesses, but I always buy the villains. I love the villains. And last up for the Little Mermaid is Prince Erik. Yeah, I think he's my, what is he, my 5th boy doll? I don't know. Anyways, next up is Prince Erik. Of course, you gotta have Prince Erik. I like his detail with this guy too. He is number 77 out of 1,500, so he has a pretty low number count too, but the boys normally do have a low number count, because like I said, the boys and the villains just don't sell as much as the princesses or the girls do. And my last set that I have to show you guys is the rest of the Snow White ones. I already showed you guys one Snow White one. First up is Maleficent, my favorite villain. And I love this doll. When I remember when she came out, I was paranoid I wasn't going to be able to get her. But she wasn't that hard to get, but I'm so glad that I did because I love her. She's my favorite. And then she is number 487 out of 4,000. One of my favorites in the collection. Definitely my favorite villain. And then next up is Prince Phillip. Of course, you gotta have Prince Phillip because they fight each other, you know, when she's a dragon and stuff. Anyways, you guys know. Here's Prince Phillip. Lots of embroidery detail. Huge shield. Nice sword. And he is number 1,195 out of 3,500. And then last but not least is my Snow White in her rags. This was just a Disney store one, so she wasn't too hard to get either. She wasn't like an exclusive anywhere. But I think this doll is very unique just because she is like in her rags, which you hardly ever see that. But even though she's in her rags, it still looks like super fancy, right? Doesn't it? I think it does. She's number 4,529 out of 6,500. Alright guys, well that is my complete collection tour as of now. Maybe I'll do another one next year when I get more, because hopefully we see some more this year. Plus I would probably like to get a few more on eBay in the future, ones I really want to add. I really want to get like Princess Tiana. I'd love to get the Alice one. The Alice, like the regular Alice one in the movie, like the cartoon is so beautiful, but she's so expensive. I'd love to get the original Belle in her yellow dress from the cartoon. There's just several I'd really like to add, and maybe I'll be able to get those in the future. But anyways, really hope you guys enjoyed this collection video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys again soon. Bye.